not the only thing on campus we don't have to pay for. It's the Wolf Internet Radio.
All right, welcome to the Morning Howl. It is General Manager Sean, and here with KH.
What's up?
And we are joined by Jesse Holden.
What's up?
He is the basic organizer and what would call you co-founder, creator of F-Stop?
Yeah. Creator of the film festival, but vice president of the F-Stop Filmmakers Student Group.
Oh, yeah. That was just recently created last semester.
Right. Sort of centered around this.
Yes. And then your first ever F-Stop Film Festival was last spring, which was a great event.
Yeah, for the first one, I thought it came out well, considering we kind of put it together in just a few weeks. So yeah, it was impressive to me, you know.
Yep.
And we hope to build on it every year.
Yeah, a lot of good professional shorts, a lot of good professional student shorts, a lot of good films all around. It's a great festival. So you're already planning the second annual F-Stop, as we'd say.
That's right. It'll be back this semester. And the submission deadline is April 1st, so we're encouraging all students out there to submit your films. All the details are in the submission packet that you can download on the Facebook page, facebook.com, F-Stop Film Festival. And then the actual festival itself will be April 20th, and we'll have a full screening of the chosen films. We'll announce the winners of the winning films. There are prizes and awards. We also we're going to work on trying to get some workshops, seminars, speakers, those kind of things. We really want it to be a large-scale event. So I think each year that'll be something we work towards adding more and more of. And, we don't have super details right now, but we're going to be working on that. And we'll announce all that stuff as we find out more.
Okay. F-Stop Film Society, is that what it is?
F-Stop Filmmakers.
Filmmakers.
Right.
Is helping organize this as well as the Film Society, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
And MCS.
MCS, correct, yes. And so tell us a little bit about like last year, what went on and what people, like you already said, what can they can expect this year, but what you're really hoping to capitalize on.
Well, I mean, I think one of the most interesting parts about the F-Stop Film Festival is that we open it to students at all schools. So we court film students at schools all over the state. We specifically send them, information about it and posters to hang up and everything. So it's fun to compete against students at other schools. So last year we had submissions from SCAD, submissions from Valdosta State, I believe Georgia State, and I believe one from Auburn University, maybe.
Okay.
So it makes it an interesting event for them to compete against us, for us to compete against them, for us to see what film students at other schools are doing, and it'll either make you feel like you need to step up your game, or maybe make you feel like you're doing pretty good because they're not doing that much better. So it makes it a more interesting experience than just competing against all your friends here, which you do compete against all your friends here as well. So. But it really has a lot of fun. We're hoping, of course, to get more submissions from more schools, and really increase the awareness of it.
Right. I went to last year's. I came in a little late because I had to work, but when I came in, there was a good amount of students. They were real into it, and that was what's the fun thing. You sit and you watch your little shorts, somewhere in between 5 to 15 minutes, and it's really cool to just watch the creativity of people. It's one thing to watch a Hollywood film, but when you watch, something that was made pretty much in your own backyard, it makes a little much more difference, and you feel more connected to the film rather than just watching something on a big screen. So, tell us a little bit of criteria for some of the videos that you're in. Well,
we try to make it as open as possible. If you're a filmmaker and you've entered a lot of film contests, usually there's going to be a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, a lot of things that you have to fit in. So we try to make it as open as possible to really foster that creativity. So really the only basic, you have to be a student, or at least somebody in your group has to be a student.
Yeah.
And 15-minute time limit. Beyond that, content, anything you want, any genre of film, any type of film. It could be experimental, animated, horror, documentary, anything that you're interested in doing. We even had a couple students last year enter kind of music videos, but they were told more like stories, so they were almost like short film music videos.
So a short musical, as you'd say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was really interesting the way he did that, and we really want to foster the creative spirit. We want people to feel as creative as possible.
Did you get any animated last year?
We got one really interesting piece that everybody was really blown away by. It was very short, but it was excellently done, and they animated the entire thing with post-it notes and Sharpies.
Okay.
And they drew all these little characters, and they flipped through post-it notebooks, and it was really well done. It was just a short little piece. I think it was about 15 seconds. I can't remember.
Wow.
But everybody loved it. I think it got honorable mention. They did win an award.
Oh, cool.
It was really out of left field. It was great.
Awesome.
So we do encourage people just to and those weren't even film students. Those were, I believe, education students who did that just for the fun of it.
There you go. So. Which, again, shows to a lot of people out there that may be listening, you don't have to be a filmmaker or, a film study student or a mass comm student. You can be whatever you want to be and do this on the side. We had Jason Wynn, who was a professional last year, in a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about how he was a psychology student, woke up one day, and he's like, I'm going to make films. So, you can be whoever you want to be and put these things together.
Just got to be somebody with a dream.
You were talking about, when we were talking about the criteria, you said that pretty much anything, as long as it's less than 15 minutes. I remember the one, it was really weird. I'm not going to lie, I didn't get it, but apparently the students took shots through the whole thing, and it was so odd that you were like, well, that's obviously not going to happen. And then when it ended, I was like, what did I just watch? But I guess the abstractness thing was still cool, though. So.
Right. I believe that was the film Spring by Andrew Chance.
I think so,
and,
yes.
Yes, they do a lot of drinking in that movie, and it was very abstract.
Yes.
And I actually watched that one again the other day, and I have to ask him about that when I see him. I have to ask him to explain that one to me. But it was very good. I liked it. It was very different. Mm-hmm. But you get movies like that. You get movies that are more... we had a couple documentary films entered. We had, you get a lot from all across the spectrum, and that really makes the beautiful. And speaking of Jason Wynn, he came and he showed one of his short films.
Yes, he did,
and it was amazing. And I think we all kind of aspire to get to that level. So
yeah, it was just it was a short, a 15-minute film, two guys, and I wish I could remember off the top of my head. I can't ever remember.
Yeah, I can't either.
I
know it was war. I know it was.
Yeah, two guys. They were in Vietnam, I believe, and they got stuck in a foxhole. Bullets were flying. It's called The Last Bullet. There we go.
That's right.
I knew it was Bullet something, and I had called it Silver Bullet, and I knew that wasn't right. The Last Bullet, and he showed that last year. Is Jason Wynn going to be able to be a part of it this year?
We haven't gotten in contact with him yet, but we definitely would like to talk to him, see if he'd like to come back again, and maybe this time, if he has something new to show, that'd be great, or maybe do some sort of workshop or something. Teach us, some of his secrets.
Mm-hmm. It was cool. He did actually get to talk about some of the drawbacks on set. With The Last Bullet, there was some explosions and stuff, and how he only had so much money, but yet he had to do the thing 3 times.
Yeah.
And so you get to learn some ins and outs of creative ways to make shots happen when they're not going quite the way you had. He also does have a new short out. It's called Palapero Midnight Whistle. And then he's got a full feature length that came out in 2010, the Fat Boy Chronicles. You can pick that up here. Are you looking to put a video in? Do you get to put a video in, or do you judge them?
I didn't last year. Last year I acted as a student judge, but I don't want to do that this year. This year I'm hoping that we're going to change it up and have the Film Society act as a student judge.
Okay.
So I'm in talks with them to get them to have a screening so that they can get together and sort of have their recommendations, in addition to the other judges that we will have, which will be various film professors and professionals here at the school. Because, yes, I would like to enter films this year. So I'm trying to make the process out of my hands as much as possible so that I can enter. And
do you have projects in the works or about finished?
I have one finished that I'm excited about entering. Okay. And I've actually entered it in several different things. And right now I'm actually competing for a film scholarship to grad school with that film. So if anybody wants to go to my Facebook page and vote for me, that would be excellent.
We'll have to do that. We'll post a link on our blog later on about that, as well as the F-Stop Film Festival as well. Great. So F-Stop Film Festival, actually Facebook.com/F-Stop Film Festival, all one word. When you bring up, you get to look at other videos to get you, in the mood, as you said here. And deadline is going to be April 1st. Mm-hmm. And you can find the official links right off to the side under the picture there. Looking at it, the festival is going to be April 20th.
That's right. It will be April 20th. We don't know the exact times yet, but that'll kind of depend on how many speakers, workshops, that sort of thing, how many screening sessions we might have. But as it gets closer, we will make sure that everybody knows. We'll be promoting it all over the place. So
That'll be a Friday night, so it'll be fun. That'll actually be 2 days after you come back from Vegas.
yes, exactly. I'm hoping Andrew can handle some of the last-minute planning when it comes down to that, because I will not be in any shape to do that.
No, you're worn out for that trip for sure. But yeah, it'll be a Friday night, so that sounds like a really good idea to come down for a date night. Instead of just one movie, you get a bunch of short movies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We should have popcorn.
That's what I was gonna say.
That kind of stuff. So yeah, it's fun to make a night out of it.
Do you have the venue set? Last year it was in TLC.
Yes, I believe. Now let's see if I can call it. Is it the Bonner Hall or Bonner Lecture Hall?
Bonner Lecture Hall.
I think that's.
Yep.
That's perfect.
I think that's. Yeah, I've actually never been there, but I've been told it would be a good location. So that's
It's got
what we
theater
booked.
seating, so
It's
Right.
got that kind of. It's got that kind of theater feel.
Right.
Kind of date night feel.
Right on, right on. Well, good. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've been told it's good. I need to go check it out.
Yeah.
but-
and it's large too. So
Yeah.
and it'll
Excellent.
be good. And then more homey too, because it was TLC 13 large one,
Yeah.
and so you feel way far away from everybody down on the floor. This
Right.
one's not quite that.
Well, good.
So
Yeah,
it'll be
because
good.
it was odd last year. Even though we had a good turnout, that room is so massive that like anything short of 300 people like made it seem like
You
there was
re-
hardly anybody there.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people there.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there, but it just didn't look like it because of
Right.
that giant room.
So good times again, April 20th, the deadline if you want to submit your short film. It will be April 1st, no joke
That's
there.
right. That's right.
And you can get all the links again, facebook.com/fstotfilmfestival. Anything else we might have missed?
I think that about covers it. And pretty much the submission process is to get your submission packet, fill it out, sign it all. There is a $10 submission fee. And once you do that, you send it into the MassComm office in Humanities, care of Dr. Yates, and all the instructions are in there.
Awesome.
And you can enter as many films as you like.
$10 fee is not really that bad too if you win, because you'll get I think what, $100.
Yeah, we definitely have the smallest prize you could get if you win is $100, and it does go up from there. So and we have prizes. Let's see, the categories are best overall, best UWG, audience favorite, and then we also do best performance, best sound design, and best production.
Nice.
So it's like a West Georgia version of the Oscars a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to sort of turn
Except,
it
you
into
know,
that. Yeah.
supporting actor, actress, and
Right,
that stuff.
right. Yeah, we don't give as many Oscars as they do. They have so many to give away.
It's like little trophies.
We should give wolves.
Yeah, we should get a little wolf, and
Little
I'd
trophy.
like to get a red carpet to roll out.
That would be
so
cool,
people
too.
come in
That would be-
That'd be cool too.
like a boss.
Well, I do appreciate you coming in, spending time with us, and telling us more about this. We'll continue to hype it up
thanks for having
for you, sure. And we'll try. I'm gonna definitely try to write that in my calendar to be there.
Excellent, thank you.
I know I'll be out for the week as well in Vegas, so I'll need to spend time with the girl and all that. So I'll have to come and.
We'll stumble in on Friday.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do that. All right, so that was Jesse Holden talking about the F-Stop Film Festival. We'll take a break, and as we say goodbye, and we'll talk more. The 11 Dumas things that girls turn guys down for. And we'll do the final 2 What's New Wednesday. Actually, we added 1, so we'll do 3. It is the new Go UWG app for your Apple or Android. Mine, I think, is now officially done. So I'm going to open it
know.
up here and check it out for Android.
We might have to do 2 songs because I want to download this thing now.
Okay, we'll download it.
All right.
All right. Keep your head up right here, and we'll be back with more on The Morning Howl.
Sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher than my income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise. you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, I know it's hard. No, it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, hey, hey. Only rainbows after rain. The sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around again. I say only rainbows after rain. The sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, I know it's hard. No, it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, and keep your head up. And you can let your head down. And keep your head up. And you can let your head down. And keep your head up. And you can let your head down. Sing, oh, no, 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 no.
I'm James Allen McCune from The Walking Dead. I play Jimmy, and I listen to the Wolf Internet Radio.
Welcome back to the Morning Howl. It is General Manager Sean there, and I love that particular liner there, James Allen McCune.
Because you made it.
Not only that, but we had him from The Walking Dead in, and everyone's like, I had a wit the other day. He's like, "Did you really have this guy in?" I was like, "Yeah, we really had that guy in."
Yeah.
Really.
Really.
So if you just joined us, you just missed a fun interview with Jesse Holden, who is organizing the F-Stop Film Festival.